2010, you guys went back to LA, up 3-2. Everyone kind of focused on the Game 7 loss. But how much did that Game 6 effort kind of lead to that Game 7 effort?
Well, I don't know why. I mean, Perk got hurt in that game, if you remember, towards ACL. So I thought that probably had more to do with Game 7 than, but that was if you remember that team was on fumes, with age and everything, and we needed KG to play more minutes and Shea Wallace to play more minutes in those games, and that was tough for us. But those are tough memories, actually. Yeah. Thanks for bringing it up.
Well, kind of a situation where you have 2 to win 1,
Yeah, different circumstances, but hopefully we stay healthy, and I like our odds. Yeah.
Doc, reporters, they're going to start Rob tonight, the two bigs together. They haven't done that a lot in this series, but
much in our series, but we expected it today. But we worked on it all morning, so we expected it a little bit in the last game and didn't see it. I think their plus minus is their highest plus minus is with that lineup, if I'm not mistaken. So it's not anything that we didn't expect.
And they've roved a big man off of PJ for a lot of the series. Is it as simple as PJ just making shots? Like what's
well,
the
also
key to
was
him?
moving. On the defensive end, what I don't know what they're doing. All we can do is guess, right? And so we assume Robert Williams will probably guard PJ and be a roamer, and Smart will probably they'll put on Tyrese and try to make the game more physical or more ball pressure.
Tobias's defense in this series has picked up. Was it there all along and we weren't seeing it, or do you see it? He's picked
You
up?
said Tobias?
Yeah, Tobias.
Yeah, it's been there all along. But when you have a Joel on defense and you have the Anthony Melton playing you tend to focus on that more. But he's been good all year. If you remember, there's been games late in the games we put him on point guards. Quick point guards, small guys that he's done great with. I keep saying he's like a utility knife. You just keep mixing them in and put them in different places. And we don't know at times, we take the gamble with him. He always asks, I will say that, down the stretch of games, can I guard him? And that's a good thing to have.
This morning, PJ talked about each member of the starting lineup and their communication with one another, starting in Charleston when he said they didn't really talk to each other, to this series where they've been talking a lot. How much have you seen that, and how much of a difference can it make?
Well, it takes time, We just got to know each other in Charleston. It was a great place for us. Got, shut in during a hurricane. I mean, a lot of stuff happened there, which was really cool. Usually don't say that hurricane and really cool, but in that case, it really was. Team building takes a while. I mean, it really does. And chemistry takes a while, trust takes a while, and I keep saying that each round you go, it gets deeper and gets better.
Doc, as a lot of people were kind of surprised that you guys won Game 5, and now you have had this lead up.
Who are these people?
Just saying, lead up to Game 6, you've had. What have the last 48 hours been like, and what have been the biggest motivators and conversations that you've had?
No change for us. I mean, honestly, we prepared as a staff. We get ready for the game. We walk through all our stuff. We make decisions, in our meetings, and then we just move on and get to the game.
Generally speaking, what do you think some of the keys are to closing it out?
Well, I just look at keys to winning the game. I don't focus on the last part of that. Just focusing on winning the game, and it's the same keys for both teams. Taking care of the basketball has been huge in this series. Offensive rebounds have been huge. For us, pace. That doesn't mean running. That means, not getting stagnant on offense. Not losing their three-point shooters, their corner threes. And then the biggest thing defensively is our transition D. When they score early in the clock, they make runs on us. When they don't, we make runs on them.
I was going to ask you, do you expect Boston to push the pace tonight?
Well, I expect them to try, for sure. I mean, it's been very effective in every game. They've made runs. Games that we've won where they come back in, it's usually due to the transition three and just getting to the bucket. So that clearly will be a focal point for them.
Joel mentioned after last game that he went to the post a couple times because he said they were starting to speed up a little bit.
Yeah.
And he kind of wanted them to play at your guys' pace. Is that, something as a team you guys have kind of emphasized trying to kind of slow
Yeah, and also, you have a run stopper. One of the great things in the olden days is when a team made a run, you would go and throw the ball to the post to your player, and he would stop the run. We have that on our team, so we try to take advantage of that. They have not been trapping as much as we thought. I'm sure they will keep mixing that up, and they're just mixing up coverages because they're so gifted defensively. But we just feel like we get the ball to Joel in the post with the proper spacing. Even if he doesn't score, something good's going to happen.
I just like to Joel on post game. It's a chance to really accomplish the first time.
I don't know. Hopefully, like last game. I mean, he was professional. He just came to play the game. As I told you after the game, I thought the first 3 possessions, we were trying to win the game too hard. Meaning, the first 3 guys touched the ball, shot the ball, there's no movement. Everyone's going to win the game for us. And then we kind of calmed down. I'm hoping we start that way tonight. That would be great.
What, if any, advantage do you think coaching experience, coaching in the playoffs, do you think it's been an advantage for you?
I don't.
You don't? Why
No,
not?
I just don't. I just think they're very prepared. I know, you get a young coach and everything that doesn't happen, it's his fault. Just like you get an old coach and everything doesn't happen, it's his fault. That's just the way it works. At the end of the day, they look very prepared to me. I think we're prepared, and now it's time to play basketball.
Thanks, guys.
Thanks, guys.